dizzy, disoriented.
Why do you think you're feeling that way?
I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced yet of... I don't know why. So
The idea is right now you are feeling different than what you were 5 minutes ago.
yeah. So what just happened was Mark was telling me a story, and I had this... I still kind of have this feeling that it's not quite disoriented. It's like it's a little bit dizzy. My head's kind of swimming a little bit, even still, and I have no explanation for it. Like I've eaten relatively properly today. I've had enough water. I've had lots of coffee. I'm not sleepy. Yeah, and so I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Okay, so yes, we were talking. Emily is one of the spirits that lives in the house, and our meters went off sort of in succession. As I'm going to understand that as Emily has entered the room, and so I greeted her as trying to be a nice guy, and it was shortly after that, and even still now, that I feel a little bit woozy. I'm sure it's fine. Totally. 100%.
You realized before the camera went on you were swaying.
Yeah. I
Okay.
I do recognize that.
Okay.
It was one of those. I just needed to.
You lost your balance.
I just needed to compose myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you a little story about Emily.
Okay.
Okay. Emily, thank you, honey.
Hi, Emily.
How are you,
Emily.
sweetie? Good to
Yours
see
is
you.
going off. Yours is going off.
See, if you look, all 3 meters are going
Yeah.
off, so that means she is standing
Like right here. Yeah.
Okay. So a little story about Emily. My dad was much like you, a big-time skeptic. And we were upstairs by Emily's bedroom. And he's holding the meter in his left hand. He goes, Dave. And I'm like, yeah? He goes, come here for a second. So I said, sure. And he says, why are all the lights red on the meter? And what's really cool, can you turn the lights to red, please? Turn them all the way to red, right here, sweetie. Can you do that?
Emily, can you make all the lights go red, please?
Show our friends that you can do that.
Okay. Yeah.
So my dad is holding the meter,
Yes.
and I'm going to hold this for a quick second. You notice that it
Just
disconnected.
immediately. Yeah.
Okay. And all the lights are red right up to here. And so I said, Dad, you have a ghost standing right in front of you. And all of a sudden he starts shaking like this, right? Because he doesn't believe in any of this. I said, Dad, do me a favor. I said, hold out your other hand and ask her to hold your hand. Because Emily, we believe, is a 6 to 7 year old girl.
Okay.
Okay, so my dad held out his hand and he goes pale white. Pale white. Because he actually felt the child's hand go into his and grip his like a child would grip a hand.
Holding a hand of a parent kind of thing.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't mean.
you.
Yeah, I don't mean crazy in a bad way. As crazy as in mind blowing.
One thing that we try and do with these K2 meters is ask yes/no questions. There's no point in asking a question, what are you wearing today? The lights are going to go off and we're not going to be able to decipher what it is. But if we ask yes/no questions, we can decipher what is actually going on. When you were asking the yes/no questions and you were getting no response, we have actually trained the spirits around here that the best way to communicate with us is if it's a no, keep it green.
Well, and I've watched other episodes of some of these other ghost tracking shows and stuff like that, and what I've been able to learn through my skepticism is that it's easier for a spirit to respond to a yes or no.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's just a matter of making a sound or a knock on the wall or moving something to indicate that yes, the spirit is present and responding somehow in the affirmative.
Exactly.
If you asked, like you said, what color shirt are you wearing today, that's hard for them to respond with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we should head down to the barn and let's see what we can get.
Yeah,
We're going
that
to have
sounds
a
good.
good time.
Okay, so we're off to the barn.
I did a private tour one night at midnight. Here.
At midnight?
There was 4 people. They came down from Quesnel. And it was about 2:30 in the morning. We got nothing in the barn. We got nothing in the post house. And this husband and wife were walking this way. And I'm kind of here, and there's 2 other people over here. And all of a sudden you see the husband kind of go like this, like he's shoved.
Yeah.
And the woman all of a sudden goes flying back right at this spot, like somebody just came in and tackled her.
Really?
And I was like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Like, I'd never seen that before. Never seen that happen. It was just like, get out of my way. And one of these meters actually got stuck on yellow. It would not move off of yellow.
Yellow is like right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was awesome. This is my favorite building
Where?
on the entire facility.
This is the barn.
And
Okay.
This is the barn. Oh. The
So-
best part about the barn is you never know what's going to happen. There could be nothing that happens, or there could be some wild happen. One of the first times we did a tour, it was right at the night, and I had the keys, and I come down here to lock everything up. And I walked inside, and this is before there was a door to go upstairs.
Okay.
And I yelled upstairs, and I said, if anybody's in here, we're locking up now. And I'm down here by myself, and all of a sudden I hear the pitter-patter of running feet coming straight along the flooring, right down the stairs, and I'm standing right in front of the stairwell, and I'm hearing these footsteps coming down the stairs like a running.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's nobody there. I just turned my back. Oh, I'm out of here.
Yep.
I'm out of here. That's enough for me tonight. Oh,
All right.
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, okay. That's crazy.
Now, the first time that this was ever investigated, okay, my friend Mike Morin and his team were down here, and we went all the way to the
Wish me
end.
luck.
When we came back, the light in this room was on.
Okay.
And you'll notice there's
It's
a padlock
locked. Yeah.
there.
All right.
So Ken, the former caretaker, had to unlock this padlock to go into the room.
The light was just on in there.
Was it?
There was a light in there. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
No, I don't know if it was the light from our camera shining through the cracks or
Well, let's move that beautiful hair of yours for a second.
no, I distinctly, and I'm not making this, I distinctly saw a light on in this room. As you were telling me about the fact that the light was left on.
I did not see that. That is awesome. Here we go.
Oh my God.
You never know what's going to happen in the barn. Now, if you notice, right at the end, there was just a head that popped out. See, you see the red on the wall over there?
Well, I see the exit. Yeah.
Okay, the exit sign, and then you kind
yeah,
of see
okay.
the reflection of the red.
Yep.
There was just like a head over there. Did you see that?
No, I was looking at
Oh, yeah. The one thing that I will say is this. Keep your eyes going, because if you see something move out of the corner of your eyes, what you saw was actually there. We've actually caught on EVP, the gentleman in here, and we were able to learn that the gentleman who presides in here was actually a World War II veteran, because we were here the day after Remembrance Day 2
Right.
years ago.
Yeah.
And we started asking questions. What did you think of the veterans? You see something?
Did you just say something?
my machine just went be red really quickly.
Did you breathe heavily? Did you go? Did you hear that?
I heard that.
I heard that too. Okay, I thought it was you, Mark.
No, it
Yeah.
totally
That's why I didn't
wasn't.
say anything.
Did you
I
make
thought-
noise, Rick?
No.
No?
Okay. You look a little nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Come on, you're a skeptic. You don't believe in this stuff.
Yeah, I know. I said something different. I'm sure I said something different.
You notice us three are laughing because we've all had experiences in here. And believe it or not, I've only ever been touched in here once, and that was on my wrist right
Yeah.
here. And it feels weird.
Yeah.
When you get touched by something that isn't there, it feels weird. We've all had weird experiences in here.
We stopped about halfway through, and you said that this was where you normally encounter some kind of activity.
So one of the cool experiences we had was one of our first tours out of the fire. We actually did it wasn't even a paid tour. We just happened to have people down here because we wanted to make sure that all the spirits around here were okay. So there were about 8 of us. Oh, that was freaky.
Now what?
There was a person standing below the exit sign over there.
God damn it.
Mark's laughing because he knows.
My meter was going
Yeah, mine was
Yeah.
too.
Oh, this is good stuff here tonight. Yeah, there's our friend. Was that you that I saw? No? Was that someone else? No, he's gonna.
Okay.
So we had 4 people here just kind of going around. We were going to building and building, and there just happened to be some people coming down and pulled into the rest stop from California.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they were like, "Hey, we're into this. We love the paranormal shows. Do you mind if we come along?" So we're like, "Yeah." So we're literally standing in this area right here, and we get this guy, forget his name. We were able, through yes/no questions, yeah, just some weird pulsating on my head. We were able to get this guy who was talking about being a prospector. He was up near Stewart, found his gold. He was coming back down to Yale. We were able to tell through yes/no questions that he was American and that he was heading back home. And then Dan, one of the people on the 108 Heritage Site Committee, says, "Are you going to tell us where you put your gold?" And all of a sudden, he was gone. We had 8 of these meters going off in pitch red. And just by Dan's question, it disappeared. We couldn't get the guy back. It was awesome. Oh, there was some noise down there.
Well, I hear the dog barking, and I'm trying not. I'm listening to you, but I'm not to stare at the meter as well.
It is kind of.
Yeah, it certainly has been.
Hello. Hold on a second here. Just saw somebody walk right across here. I feel good in here tonight. This feels awesome in here.
I'm not sure if good is the way I would describe how I feel, but
hello.
Certainly there is some activity.
Do you want to come say hello? I saw you walk in here. Who's in here? They're going to bring a camera over here. Do you want to get your picture taken? There was like this, I saw like the waist up of a person walk straight through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an experiment over here that I like to do with our tour. So remember the picture of the shadow man by the exit sign?
Yep.
That was taken
That's
right over here.
That's this exit sign. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Let's go chase him down, because
So we'll get Mark and Sarah to come
what
with
could
us
possibly
as well.
go wrong?
We may have to cut the lights out for a little bit. Okay, but
All right.
this is going to be kind of a cool experience here if it works. We've actually caught faces in here too. So what we're going to do here is, how much with the light off can you actually see with the camera? Or is it just pitch black?
I see the exit sign.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to turn around and we're going to face this exit sign. Can someone move down by the door or turn the light on, please?
I heard that.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
What did you see?
I saw a light, just a small beam of light,
That would be an orb.
shine right beside me and travel around behind us.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
What the far out?
Okay, you notice how where you were looking, where you saw the darker in the red, look how much brighter it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make it dark again, please? There you go. Now where's the door beside the, okay, that would be a car light coming through.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All right. So as you can see, there was something red just up here on the roof.
I didn't see that.
So what you're looking for is you want to kind of expand your eyes. Don't just stare off into one area. Kind of let your eyes see everything.
Okay, so I'm just moving back and forth. I'm trying to get some kind of depth perception with the lights at the end, right beside the exit sign.
Yes.
Because there's a crack in the door where I can see some light.
Yes.
But as I move back and forth a little bit, something blocks that
light.
That light. But there shouldn't be anything there because it's just a long hallway.
Exactly. So what you and I are going to do now, we're going to let the camera roll on us. What you and I are going to do now is we're going to walk down there, you and I.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so what you think you were going to do?
We're going to, hopefully we'll our pants and we'll have a good time.
I think, yeah,
All right.
okay.
We'll leave everybody else here.
Yep. Okay, I understand. What the
Was that a fireworks? Was that inside or outside?
That was outside. I'm guessing that was fireworks or a backfiring car.
Yeah. That would be awesome if that was inside here. But how coincidental? Okay, time out a second here.
Yeah. It got really, really cold.
I don't hear any cars. The coincidence of that happening right when I said maybe something will happen that we will our pants.
Yep.
Number 3, it did sound like it came from up. Oh, yeah. Okay, come with me.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, so let's just, now we're halfway.
Mm-hmm.
They're behind us. We're in front. Anything changed?
Just, I see some of the highway lights
Yeah.
that shine in through the window. I feel really, really cold. Like the temperature's dropped
Yeah.
10 degrees.
Can we see somebody move ahead of us, please?
Something just touched my hand.
Really? What did it feel like?
Just a tap, just a touch.
There you go. That's our guy. That's what he did, exactly what he did to me. Right in this same area.
Yeah.
I don't know what that sound was.
No,
I don't.
me neither. That
I'm a
sound was-
little, like, Mark, what do you think? Did that come from outside or upstairs?
That was outside. That was outside.
Yeah, I would.
That sounded like a firecracker or something.
Yeah.
Or a tire, or somebody blew a tire or something.
Well, you would think if somebody blew a tire that you'd hear some kind of noise afterwards. The tire flopping as the car's
Yeah.
driving or whatever.
Is that one still going?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
jumping through the
There
roof
you go.
now.
Hey, buddy.
We're going to go upstairs. Do you want to come with us? Okay, come on.
That's a hard yes.
Just make sure with the camera, when you come upstairs and we finally get to the top floor, do not keep your camera on the on the main floor on the stage until I'm going to go talk to him to see if we're able to film him. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we're in the barn, and we've just tried an experiment where we've turned off the camera lights to see if we could see anything. We let our eyes adjust to the dark of the room, and the cynic in me is like, well, once my eyes adjusted to the darkness, I thought I could see some kind of a haze. Wasn't quite sure what it was, but as Dave and I were walking down away from the rest of the group of people, we heard this loud noise that sounded either like somebody was upstairs and dropped something, or it was some kind of a noise or a firecracker outside the building, or none of us are quite certain about where the noise came from, but we all unmistakably heard it. So now, and shortly after that, the meter started jumping. I can't explain it, and what we're going to do now is we're going to go upstairs, or as much upstairs as the spirits will allow us to be, and we're going to go and see if we can see anything upstairs. Because what can really go wrong in a haunted barn in the middle of the night than to go upstairs where the spirit lives? The other thing that's happened while we were walking down through the dark is that for me, I noticed that the temperature really started to drop. And sure, we're getting near the end of October and it's fall and winter's not far off, but it was a sudden drop in temperature. I can't explain it.
One time, we actually could not even go upstairs. A lot of times, if you follow the paranormal, you will hear that. That's just Mark walking upstairs. Yeah. You will hear that, when you smell the smell of sulfur or rotten eggs, to get out, because that means a spirit is going into a very angry, some will even say demonic type anger. Yeah. I had never smelled that before. And Mark and I came up here one day about 1.5 years ago, and right at the flat here of the first, because it's a 2-tiered stairway, we smelled sulfur. And we actually closed the area off for the tour because we're just like, no way, we're not going up there. We don't want to upset the guy. But watch your steps coming through here, guys. Okay. Okay, we're going to turn some lights on up here as well. And remember, when we get to the top, do not put your camera on the
upstairs.
On the upstairs.
Okay. So we're on the stairs. Dave's gone ahead of us to try and get some permission or a blessing or some kind of indication from the spirit to make sure that it was all right that we come up and do some filming upstairs.
Well, he looks big today.
I'm not sure what kind of indication it is that he's looking for, but as soon as he gets it, he's going to come back and let us know. I've been watching my meter as I'm coming up the stairs, and it's It's active. It's not super active, like
up,
it's not blowing the reds out or anything like that, but it's unexplained. What I can see right now
Take pictures of
is it is
not of
it's
you,
like
but of this
another
area.
level to the barn. There's it's lit by
really
Christmas lights.
appreciate
Don't shine the camera up there just yet. It sounds like Dave
Yeah, but
is
not
up
for long.
talking.
Thank you.
He's getting
Appreciate that.
He's doing a Q&A with the spirit.
How we doing?
Doing okay.
Your meter's still
I
going
should
on?
ask you that. How are we doing?
Actually, it's pretty cool. Our friend here has actually allowed us to film.
So, what do you know about our friend?
Nothing.
Okay.
After we had a couple of incidents with him, we literally decided that we were not going to pursue him. Okay, because we didn't want to have that. He had shown his strength from the other side of what he can do by, at this point, that when this happened, he had attacked me. And we found out that he was very upset that we had actually photographed him.
Okay.
Doesn't like the photographs. But what he has done is he has allowed us to actually film up there.
To film up there.
Yeah, like he's actually going to allow us to take pictures up there.
Now you said.
So you can actually turn your camera and look at the stairwell.
Now you mentioned before that was normally a no-no.
That's a taboo.
Yeah.
He is given permission. So basically what happens when we do the tour, Mark always comes down here. Mark has I don't know how you could call that relationship, but he has a cool relationship with him. Okay, and Mark is our gauge. He's our sacrificial lamb.
You're the canary in the coal mine, Mark.
Exactly. But here's the thing. After we had, so up near that pillar up there,
Yeah.
we actually have a cigarette up there for him.
Okay.
Okay, because back in the day, everybody smoked.
That's right.
And you look over here on the stairwell, if you want to come with us, we actually have a gift for him, which
Yeah.
is a bottle of whiskey,
Yeah.
okay, and a shot glass. So every time we do a tour here, we make an offering to him
Yeah.
that, hey, we're playing by the rules.
Yeah, we mean you no harm. We come in
Exactly.
with the right intentions. With good
Now-
intentions.
Something really cool does happen here, okay? Over time, it's never happened to me, I've never seen the guy, but a lot of ladies have seen a cowboy hanging out in the corner over here.
Oh, ladies love a cowboy.
So here's what happens. When we play any type of fiddle type music, ladies who are holding the meters, like you are now,
Yeah.
will actually, it's almost like they feel like they're being asked to dance. And all of a sudden they'll start dancing away,
All right.
right? Now,
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you to dance.
No, that's
Right?
That's fine.
But it's happened on numerous occasions. So here's the other thing too. Remember when we were going through the photos?
Yeah.
This is the beam that lit up red
Okay.
right here.
Yeah.
It's almost time.
Okay.
You just kind of get the feeling, and then I looked at Mark for confirmation. He's like, yeah. You just kind of know when it's time to go back downstairs.
All right.
This guy up here, he's
giving you guys some kind of indication that
Yeah.
time's up.
yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get you to you're going to be the bad guy here, okay? And you're going to go face the wall, go
Really
stand
sorry.
in the corner.
It's been nice getting to know you.
And you're going to come with me.
Oh, great. I spoke too soon.
We're going to come right over here. All right. So what I want you to do, let me just see here. I'm just going to get out of the light for a second. Okay, there he is.
There he is. You see him?
So you're not what you're looking for is see the top railing?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see the roof above
Yeah.
it. Now slowly make your eyes down. Does it get blurry?
Yeah.
Why would it get blurry?
Well, it gets blurry because it's a dark space.
No, bud. I'll tell you what you're seeing. Now look at the outline. Follow the head, the shoulders coming down. Just let your eyes go from where you can see clearly to where it's blurry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not necessarily that it's...
Yes, it is. Look at your reaction. Now you can say hello to our friend.
Hello, sir.
You do see something.
I think I see
So this,
something.
this is what you see. Okay? You see, in blurriness, something like this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's our friend.
Okay.
You wanted to see a ghost.
Okay, so from here,
Dave?
I think we're going to head over to
We're
the
going to head
post
over to
office.
the post house on the other side of the museum. We're going to lock this area up. I know in the 108 here, if we talk paranormal for a moment, in the 108 here, the majority of people who live in the 108 will tell you that their house is haunted.
Really?
As weird as that sounds, they will tell you that their house is haunted in one way or another.
Do you think they're joking?
No, not at all. Hauntings are not something people joke about.
Watch your step there. Oh, okay. It's a quaint little house.
Right where Tara is,
Yep.
that's where the alien eyes were.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
yeah.
the photo we showed you?
I remember that.
So if you look behind Tara on the wall, Tara,
There it is!
I'll get you to
Sorry.
I'll
Had
get you to
to.
look on the wood. You do not see any alien eyes.
No, that's right. There's no
Okay.
shapes or anything like that that could be misinterpreted.
Absolutely. We have a spirit in here. We call him the Blue Man.
The Blue Man.
Okay. One of the good friends of the tour, her name is Carrie. The first time we ever did a tour in here, there was just a single chair right where the couch is.
Yeah.
And she walked down through here, looked this way, and sitting on the chair was a shadow with a blue outline all around him. And he was sitting on the chair looking at her going like this.
Yeah. Nope.
No, no. He used to do this thing, which was really cool. If you look at here in the lights, if you come on in,
Sure.
you'll notice that there are no cobwebs along the walls.
No, that's right.
Okay, so what's really interesting is, for a long time, people who were skeptical, okay, we would get them to walk in here, and he hasn't done it in about a year, okay, but it would almost feel like you walk into cobwebs, or cobwebs would fall
Right.
on your face. Now, in the paranormal world, it's what we call ectoplasm.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, remember Ghostbusters?
Of course.
Ectoplasm, but it's not that thick. It doesn't look like a bunch of boogers.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what we were getting in here, and I've had it happen to me twice.
Sorry, just out of the corner of my eye, I could see the meters starting to jump again.
Oh, there you go.
So we got something going on here.
Let me ask you this, because I'm going to end this with a question, because I ask all skeptics this.
All right.
What is the issue with accepting what you saw?
I have no issue in accepting what I saw. My brain wants to define it.
Absolutely.
And, I told everyone when I started that I was coming into tonight with an open mind. And I live that way anyway.
Yes.
And I think I mentioned at the beginning of the tour, I don't disbelieve the supernatural
Yes.
or anything like that. It's not that I think that that's all mumbo jumbo or hocus pocus. I think that there's something else, or there is another plane, another dimension, if that's how we want to categorize it or put it in the box. We're trying to figure this out as we go along.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if that means that tonight I saw something, like I said, my brain wants to define it. I want to say I saw a ghost, or I saw a person, or I saw a shadow of a person, or something moved. I mean, there was that noise in the barn that definitely scared the hell out of me.
That scared me too.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if we break it down tonight, you got attached, which you started feeling woozy
Yeah.
in the house. That's not normal.
That's true.
Okay, you got touched in the barn on your left hand.
Yep.
Your eyes saw something that you can't comprehend.
That's right.
All right, you heard noises where there shouldn't have been noises. What did we experience?
We experienced something.
It's called the paranormal. It's called the paranormal. Not only do we have the scheduled tours that we have every single couple of weeks here during the run, we also do private tours. We really want to get more into doing private tours for people. We book a minimum of 5 people, And it's great for events. So if people are having, we get a lot of business conferences up here at the resorts.
Yeah.
People are always looking for things to do.
Staff retreats, yeah.
Anything like that. This is the perfect team getaway to have some fun and anomalous that they may not fully experience before. And we're starting to gain some traction on that as well.
That's awesome. So again, it's all about the untold stories of the Cariboo Chilcotin coast. And I look forward to being able to, the meters are still jumping. I look forward to being your travel companion on the next episode. I have no idea where that's going to take me yet, but make sure you like and subscribe on this channel here on YouTube, and make sure you follow us on the various social medias. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as CARICHICOA. It's the 3 letters of each part of the region, Cariboo Chilcotin Coast. And you can always find out more on our website too, landwithoutlimits.com. Thanks very much, Dave.
Thank you.